business!
Crazy people make for great television. And who are some of the craziest people of all? Professional wrestlers. So we went out and we found one of the most bizarre, one of the weirdest, one of the craziest professional wrestlers we could find. And we followed them around with a camera. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the CHANGO Don't Show.
Where you going?
I'm going to watch new CHANGO Don't Show. Just move out of the way. Ow.
Did you watch what happened last week?
No.
Watch this.
Attempt to categorize. The best I can do at any given moment is tune out all but the most boisterous amongst them.
Handgun that has not been tested fired.
Why does CHANGO not like Wattlesworth? It's a long and sordid story of a boy with big dreams and an uncle-like avatar figure that let him down on opening day for the Mariners in '95 when we... Mr. 86! I don't think he's gonna get his refund on his cover charge. So you can be acknowledged by the people. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. 86! Yeah. Give him the proper madhouse salute! Yes! Thank you, Mr. 86. CHANGO fashion line. Line working title. I see that you're not playing with the balls. Play with the balls, darling. Yes, everyone play with the balls. Yes, even you too, Waddlesworth. Here you are. Yes, yes. Oh, don't look so sad about it. I know. Capital! We'll see you next week, nerds. Guess what? Show over. Lord Internet. Interception. End of the game. No overtime. Done. Touchdown. Goodbye. Goodbye. Go home. This isn't a joke. The show's over. Lord Internet wins. You lose, nerd. Nerd. Ha ha ha. No more cut, cut, cut. Take that L and take that walk. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Woo!
Has this one.
Oh, well, we will switch
I think
the
we have
mic.
audio now, but it's not going to be great.
Okay. Yes, well, all right. As we say, no, cut, take two. Madhouse, are you ready? Do we have sound?
Yes.
We have sound. Can you go see what it sounds like?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the only live weekly episodic pro wrestling show whose DNA is sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Welcome to the CHANGO Don't Show! Yes, Capital. Yes, golf clap. It sounds like a golf clap because the audio is working like crap. Yes, Capital. For those of you new to the Madhouse do, I am the line.
What? I'm still trying to fix audio.
I'm the ringleader of the circus, as they say, the mad showman. I'm a certified lunatic and a certified lethal weapon. With style, darling, yes. And with me, as always, my dear partner in crime, on the ones and the twos, Dr. Keyboard Warrior, yes, Capital. Now, before we make the big announcement, we get to the grand crescendo of the show, the 100th episode, the opportunity to premiere on the Twitch homepage, to be seen for the people, the grandest stage the CHANGO Don't Show has ever seen. We are here, and it is clear that it really took a lot of work to get to this point, man. Honestly, like, the pressure was on. We didn't know if it was going to happen. We didn't know if it wasn't going to happen. We had to be ready for anything, 2 different shows. Before we get into the celebration, I am so excited to share with you a little bit of the internal monologue narration that went into the show. Because I came up on the deadline to input my creative, And
Capital
it got
C
very...
Changos again. El
It's-
Chango Blanco, old chap. Chango don't give...
Obviously, it's very loud in here. It's hard to concentrate when everyone's trying to talk over everyone. Everyone's trying to conduct different
As
business.
Chango of the board,
Gentlemen,
now officially
would you please? I am trying to create a show here. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I'm ready to step up to the big stage to bring my creative narrative to the world. The clock is over. So many images flood Chongo's mind. Yes, Chongo, yes, Chongo. I'm trying to concentrate. ADHD times 3.14. You might understand what it's like to try to create an episodic narrative that can be interpreted by a muggle, for lack of a better term. So finally, the pressure's on. I've got my internal monologue in check. It's time to get down to business and work on the show. Oh my God, so much to do, so much to juggle, Chongo. You guys need to be quiet. I know what time it is, even though Chongo knows where a watch will be. I've got so many thoughts, so many aspects going into such a performance. But as you can see, we have arrived, the day has arrived, and I am here as your narrator through the symphony of psychosis. I welcome you all to the 100th episode gala celebration for the Chango Don't Show. Yes, thank you very much. I want to thank every single member of the show, both past and present, and in the future. I want to thank everyone that has supported us along the treacherous journey through the trucks in the mud. As they say, had to put it in a little 4-low to get the job done, but that's what we do. We show up, we compete, we fight, we bring it again and again, and if it's not our best effort, we get up and we bring it again. That's what we do. It's called consistency, nerds. Set a schedule or something. Anyway, Chongo digresses, because at this time we would like to partake in a traditional celebration here at the Madhouse in the Chongo Nation. We have a little game we like to play. It's called, How Many Times Did Chongo Say? Chongo. Chongo digresses. Chongo, 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 Chongo. Anyway, Chongo digresses. Chongo, 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 Chongo. Chongo, 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 Chongo digresses. Chongo, 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 Chongo digresses. Chongo, 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 Chongo digresses. Chongo digresses. Chongo, Chongo is Chongo, 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 Chongo. Oh, Chongo, sing Chongo, 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 and Chongo, Chongo and Chongo, 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 like Chongo, yeah, Chongo, Chongo, and Chongo, Chongo and Chongo, Chongo and Chongo, 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 down Chongo. Chongo's too old and fat to go first live like that. Well, that is certainly a fitting number. For episode we have 100. We have 101 Chongo's name drop on himself. So I guess we left one to grow on. So, Chongo Nation, to 100 episodes, to the future, and to you. Salutes. Chongo, 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 just to make his job hard for next week. Capital, capital. Now, to the festivities at hand. Episode 100, man. Doing something 100 times, no matter how terrible you are at it when you start, you become slightly less terrible after 100 attempts. Even 100 strikeouts still gives you, a little bit better eye for the ball, as they say. And Chango has an eye on the future. I want to first and foremost, before we get into this retrospective look back, is that an appropriate term? I would like to thank you. Oh, yes.
Green.
This is the,
Green.
I know, it's cool, right? It looks cool. So I was like, this is going to look all crystal ball-y, man, Crystal skulls for all those, flat earthers and whatnot. Anyway, Chango digresses. What was it? Oh, yes. Thanks, man. Thank you for all you have done to help us get to the triple-digit century mark. The Chango Nation salutes you. Now, as for what Chango sees in the future, first we must look back at the past. Season 1, the Chango Don't Show, the inception, a simple premise. Crazy people make for great television. So who are the craziest people? Professional wrestlers. So then they went that next degree down the inception rabbit hole of the thought experiment, and they said, let's make a show about whatever the hell is in the mind of the craziest pro wrestler we can find. And so they went hither and fro and asked the appropriate people that would know, and one name echoed again and again. And that, old chap, was my royal self, Chango. For good or bad, the reputation preceded me, and the Twitch, and the live stream, and the madhouse you needed me. Yes, Capital brought it back. Season 1, we didn't know what we were yet. We wanted fantastical special effects, green screens, live studio band, co-host, multiple timelines, multiple dimensional, yes, flighty doos, all the good stuff, all the hot toys the kids are into these days. And this first clip shows you exactly the spirit and the creative essence and the purity of the art that was season 1. This is a little backstage look about an hour before a show, just when we were starting to get things to roll. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to the Chango Don't Show band, original members, Stephen and Tommy and Chango Jr. Shout out to the original co-host of the Chango Don't Show, Booney. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Psycho Killer.
I can't sleep 'cause my mind's on fire.
Season 1, as you can see, was a creative entity that drew like-minded artists, and we grew, working to learn and refine our craft, our new craft as content creators and show nerdificators, and CHANGO don't show haters, and to show the haters, yes, capital. We progressed, we got better, and by the end of season 1, one sketch comedy episodic creative endeavor stood out above the rest. This was the crown jewel of season 1, the height of our creative output that year, critically acclaimed, social media-ly acclaimed, locker room with the boys acclaimed. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you CHANGO and the Yellow Brick Road.
I don't know, CHANGO, are you pondering what I'm pondering? Probably, CHANGO, we've been having this conversation all afternoon. Why don't you try to get a fresh perspective? I don't know, who would you have me talk to? I don't know, why don't you ask Green Screen's opinion? Green Screen's been here all afternoon. Green Screen heard every point you made, every counterpoint I made. I'm sick of going through it. We're beating a dead horse here, CHANGO.
CHANGO.
What? Oh,
I'm sorry.
Benny.
I'm sorry.
Hey, buddy.
It's me.
What's up, man?
Dude, I don't know. You just got the weirdest package I've ever seen. There's no returning address.
Package?
It's for you, CHANGO. It's for you.
What's in the box? Oh, wow. CHANGO don't ever recall seeing such a beautiful pair of ruby red wrestling boots before. This is so weird. Oh yeah, see, it says right there, size CHANGO. Wow, oh man, these are amazing. Oh man, look at that.
Whoa, that was cool. And apparently, the ruby red struck a chord with my keen fashion sense. Yes, capital. So that was the crown jewel of our creative for season 1. We had a lot of momentum coming out of 2018 going into 2019. We had developed quite the cast of characters and the narrative. And as things evolved, important pieces moved on to other projects, forcing the structure of the show itself to evolve and refine and mold anew, evolve, become what we became in season 2. Instead of live, episodic sketch comedy, we went deeper into the psyche. We explored the multiple nature of the CHANGO self, the fractured psyche. Season 2, A Tale of Two CHANGOs. We now present to you.
However, I must prepare for my role. You must.
Focus on yes. My hands, you keep him cool. Actually, I could have pushed his sanity over the edge. We don't know which jungle we might get.
Very true. Let us only hope.
Let's just keep this good CHANGO going before he destroys the world or something like that. Yeah.
As we cross our fingers for the good CHANGO.
Quote to the Raven, nevermore!
Wait a minute. I'll jab. I don't want to touch your eye.
Get him, nerd. hear ye all the north.
My turn, nerd.
You cheated to win last time. It won't happen again. Plus your crew can't help you this time either. Rematch in a steel cage. I'm Hulk Hogan. I'm John Cena. That superhero that's about to give you that ass beaten and get the crowd screaming, Hulk up and come back! Against the lot in your squad to get my title back. Ha! Check my resume. I beat the best from every layer. I'm Randy Savage. I'm Ric Flair. Dirtiest player in the game. Title belt giving off hella glare. Show-stopping, limousine riding everywhere. A fantastic hair. Elbow drop off the top rope. Cheat to win. I use a chair. Cut, print, rap, nerds. Chongo don't not make gold records. You're welcome, Thunderbird.
We just need a Chongo Russell's dazzle. Chongo,
It's so loud in here, I can't see. I gotta go fight this nerd. What am I gonna do?
The delegation of Chongos has spoken. We break arms. Break his arm. Break his arm. Break his arm. Break his arm.
As Chongo of the board, I now officially begin the delegation of Chongos meeting with new business. El Chongo Blanco, we eagerly wait your reports. Whoa, 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 whoa! No! Chongo don't think so! This has nothing to do with business! Marty the Moth at Milestone for the Twitch Championship? That's the only business this board needs to concern itself with. Of this board. That victory at Milestone is a foregone conclusion. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the most Chongo of them all? I don't know, Chongo. What do you think, Chongo? Chongo need to stop thinking about what Chongos think about and start thinking about what Chongos think about. You think? Remember, I pinned an eye for the 1, 2, 3. I remember. And then I remember you. I remember you. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I remember. You got pinned for the 1, 2, 3. You lost the Twitch Championship to Marty the Moth at Milestone, and you don't even care. You have stained, you have disgraced our legacy! No, cut, interview over, cut. So as you can see, there was quite the internal, proverbial, irresistible force and immovable object going into season 3, moving up our premiere date. The delegations of Chongo had to come to an understanding. And the Chongo standing before you today is part zombie apocalypse prepper, part fashion designer. I'm a man of many hats, old bean. And going into season 3, oh, what a haberdashery you shall see. Now allow Chongo to throw it to the, what's the line? Impact. Music, promos, what? Ads, yes, gotta pay the bills, Twitchy do. And transitions. Keyboard warrior, to you, yes, take 2, Captain.
We're in it, messing with us. I'll work on it.
Cheese and crackers, man! Technical difficulties around here would make you think that one's arch nemesis was the literal physical embodiment of the World Wide Web itself. Emperor Internet. I'm sure it's queer. Freudian slip, take two. I'm sure it's clearly a coinky dinky that can be fixed with the wiggle of a pinky on the proper place on the keyboard. And we're going to go to that.
I'm going to try it again here.
We're going to try it for the spring. Gotta let it flow and do its thing.
I don't have it. It's just not playing.
Is it live again? Where are we?
Back to you, yeah.
Yes, back to me for the oh so rare take 3. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Madhouse, on top of the historic centennial episode, this past week we also celebrated another significant numerical milestone in the CHANGO family. I'm getting the Iggy. Oh, yes. CHANGO is off his meds. Yes. You know, quarantine, it's hard to find a pharmaceutical that, takes that kind of insurance, as they say. Yes. But CHANGO digresses.
I'm going to try this again.
Oh, we're going to try it again. Are we already thrown to the next skip?
Monster Factory, and you're watching the CHANGO Don't Show.
Yes, capital coach.
What? Don't.
Style,
Don't. CHANGO don't.
Yes.
Don't.
Yes, coach.
Have it.
That is quite a metaphorical sandwich. I concur, good sir.
Where's the camera? Oh, camera, we gotta go to camera position 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you go one take live superhero stuntman fight. Take 2. Wait, your face is there.
Yeah, my face is over here.
Okay, so here's what we've got going on. We've had the oh yes, I see, yes. So he's overlapping the second monitor, which we call L2 because it's a little number 2. While we lost our primary source that was going to be my monitor so I could watch the chat, we reallocated to what was called L1, little 1, so now I can interact with the chat. Yes, that was tiring. Try explaining it, oh chat.
Yeah, I forgot I was on camera too.
Yes, you're on camera, but now you're off camera because you're leaning back. Focus, man.
I'm back.
We're in the trenches. Wait, where's the camera? Okay. Can we move the camera this way?
Sure.
Camera, old bean. Wait, this was where we talked about being, right? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go right here. How's that look?
That's fine. Yeah, you're right.
Awesome. Capital. Let's see what the chat has to say. Cheese and crackers, man. New Gotham 5280 lady. And that was not a gender reference. That was a time reference. What else we got? Dishonored. Recording. Apparently pre-tapes. Or post-tapes when you're that late. What else do we got? Keyboard warrior, old bean. What do you got on your end?
I got sweep the leg, Chongo. Punch lasers.
Sweep the leg, Chongo, and punch lasers?
Punch lasers is the person who said that. Sweep the leg.
Oh, cool, cool.
It should be on there now.
I still don't know what you're talking about, but here's what we're going to do.
Sweep the leg? Like Karate Kid?
When did we do that skit, man?
Oh, I don't think we did. I think someone, it's just...
Oh, that's what the chat wants?
That's what the chat says.
Whose leg, man?
It's punch lasers. You should like them. It says lasers.
Sound like glasses. Punch lasers, yes. And speaking of punching lasers, we have the next best thing. Lightsaber nunchucks punching lasers. For it was Son of Chongo's 5,000th day. And that is the day in the Chongo bloodline when you are gifted and anointed with your spirit animal weapon. What you are about to see is the warrior training of a long-forgotten tribe of Chongos, bestowed from generation to generation.
Let's hope they're about to see it. Ready?
Let's hope you're about to. I was building the suspense, man. You can't see. He can't see the back of my head. He didn't know. It was called a pause for dramatic effect. Now, as I was saying, Madhousey do, allow my royal self to present to you Son of Chongo's 5,000th Moon Day, Level 1. Happy birthday to you.
What are you talking about? It's not my birthday.
Today is a historic day.
Really?
For today, my dear Son of Chongo, is your 5,000th day. Much more important numerical denotion than the simple accumulation of 365 gigs on the route. You know what I'm saying, old bean? It is your 5,000th moon. And on your 5,000th moon, in Chongo family tradition, as you know, you are presented arms, your spirit animal weapon, to defeat the evil and the zombies. Today is that day, Son of Chongo. Today is your 5,000th day. And today, your spirit weapon animal has been revealed. As you know, each Chongo's spirit weapon is individual as the Chongo in the bloodline himself or herself, and it is revealed through the you know what, man? It's a big deal, okay? You know, as you know, your old man's laser ninja weapon is the old nunchuckaroo because I bounced around like a maniac, but always seemed to redirect it and make it work. Nunchucks were what chose me, you could say, and it appears your spirit weapon has chosen you as well. Happy 5,000th Moon Day, young one. Please.
Happy birthday, son. Now be careful, because this is not a toy and this is not a game. Get down, get down.
Dad, what is going on?
And so it had begun.
Why was my guitar shooting lasers? Why are there so many lasers? Why?
Get down.
Why are there so many lasers? And what has begun? Literally,
Down. Get down. It appears we're being pinned down by one of Lord Internet's pop-up songs. I'm afraid we're gonna have no choice but to blast our way out. Doggy Jones, flank. Go get him, boy. Now, I will draw his fire. I'm gonna need you to hit this shot. No! Take two. Bad form. Very lowercase, old chap. Tried to crash the pod.
Dad!
You know, I gotta say, son, I really expected you to hit the second shot, man. You know, the over-under was 2 between me and the boys on if you were gonna hit it or not, and I put my money on you, man. The moral of the story is, when you've got the shot, don't miss. The people you love depend on it. But good job nonetheless, congratulations. You have completed level 1.
Yes, Captain. No, I know, man. I'm gonna pay you. I know the over-under was 2, and Chango Jr. needed 3 shots to get the job done. I'm not disputing that fact, man. I'm saying it was nerves. I'm sure everyone involved with this Mickey Mouse outfit can relate. Now, Chango Jr., on behalf of the entire Madhouse and the delegation of Chongos in the Chango Nation and the Rocky Mountain Pro organization, congratulations on your laser guitar. May it serve you well, young melter of faces. And yes, Chango, keep that thing on him at all times, old chap. Now let's see what they have to say in the chat there. Keyboardy Wardy, what are they saying in the chatty-do? Yes.
Great Hawk wants to know what's happening.
I mean,
I just told him it's a Chango don't show.
Great Hawk is not the only one, old bean. I mean, we're at like reroute 77. We have changed the game plan numerous times. We have called more audibles in the ring than Sting against Hardy at the TNA pay-per-view. That's the level of technological failure of notification from Lord Internet's interference. And speaking of Lord Internet, you see that jerk? He can't even allow myself and my son to enjoy such a momentous occasion without trying to, trying to find a phrasing that is all ages appropriate and won't upset the sponsors. I don't want any yellow flags, old B. No, cut, take 2. But my point is, Emperor Internet, you are a dick. Chango sees you, man. All this, viral this and typey-do that, and, your little wave got a foothold with the cellular phonificators, and, yes, you've done quite well with yourself with your little racket. But Chango don't play that game, nerd. I'm the analog boss hog. the last of the tree climbing, knee scraping, 80s pimping generation. Now, what do we have to say in the chat, Chango Nation, before I throw it to this next clippy dude?
Somebody said that was better than Rise of Skywalker, which is the last Star Wars movie.
Oh, it wasn't called Rise of the Skywalker. That would have given away the crescendo, man. Was it?
It was called Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, well, then how did we not know that was going to be her name? I totally missed that one. Sometimes, you know, even Michael Jordan misses a layup from time to time, OP. Well.
Somebody says Lord Internet sucks.
Yes, that is an understatement, you know? I had to deal with this guy back in the day when he was all acne-ridden and he was still, you know, primarily dial-up. He was so pretentious, man. His little .com boom, and then he got all bougie and extra and started, you know, drinking drinks with his pinky out. Unironically. Yeah, you know, that guy, that's the kind of guy that you want to take his girlfriend, you know, and have his girlfriend slap him or something like that. But Chango digresses. Enough talking about that loser. We have the next clip lined up, don't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be capital.
It's that really amazing one, right?
Yes, the amazing surprise for episode 100. The thing that you spent hours and hours complaining about. The thing that I averaged about, 58 text messages a night for about 12 days to get this thing done?
Yeah.
That we have kept the lid on tighter than a nuclear fission plant to surprise the 100 episode birthday party attendees with a present from us to you. I give to you the greatest skit and performance that the Chango Don't Show will ever do. Duh! Duh! Ha ha! You thought you were going to get away from me, Chango? Episode 100? You say Emperor Internet's name, and Emperor Internet appears. Just like when you say, Alexa, can I find this? Or, Siri, can you tell me that? I'm everywhere. I'm hearing every conversation of the madhouse in the Chango Nation. You talk to yourself a lot. And frankly, you talk a big game, Chango, saying Emperor Internet's name, Chango, talking about you can beat me in your world. Yes, you took out my little, pawn on the chessboard. Chango Jr. looks right for the picking, though. A little rattled with the trigger finger. I know 7-year-olds in Taiwan on Call of Duty that are better shots. But you think you can beat me in the digital world? Call me your Huckleberry, Chango, because that's just my game. You want to play? Let's play. You like old games, right? Analog games. Back in the day, the 80s, right? I know what your favorite game is, Chango. So let's play. Let's see what Chango does with a little double dragon action. really underestimated how much time a young Chongo spent pumping quarters that he stole from his mama's purse into the machine at the 7-Eleven down the street. Well played indeed. That was quite the round. You've definitely raised the bar, exceeded Emperor Internet's expectation. Congratulations. That may have been level 1 for Chongo Jr., but that was level 1 for you, Chongo. Chongo don't internet. Chongo don't tweet. You have a Twitter, man. At Chongo don't. It's very clever. You should use it more. You have completed level 1 of Emperor Internet's capital game. I'll see you soon for level 2. You may now go back to your celebration.
We're back now.
What? I don't know what happened, old chap, but that was awesome, man! Did you see what I just did? Did Chongo, stumble across some ayahuasca? What was that, man? Did you see?
Yeah.
What just went down?
I was trying to stop it, but I couldn't get you out of it.
Oh, don't worry about. If you see Chongo in a fight with a bear, don't help Chongo, help the bear. And he took me to a place that Chongo is very comfortable putting knuckle to face. And that is Double Dragon. And Chongo ain't bragging, but I do believe I am killing this Canadian no-sleeve tuxedo 1987, apparently this is how gang ninjas dressed in 87. It's quite comfortable. There's a bit of a wind chill factor in the quadrilateral department, but that was cool, man. I got sent into a madhouse. Did you see that? I got sent into the video game. That was quite the adrenaline rush, old bean. And yes. Who's it? I just saw the Contra. Where's Contra?
Oh, yeah. Main Dog said you couldn't survive Contra, though.
Nerd! Pay attention. Chongo could survive Contra without AB, upside down, left, right, XY start.
3 lives? You can do it in 3 lives?
3 lives, man. How many lives do you get per quarter?
You don't get quarters on Contra.
Contra? What?
No.
You didn't have Contra in the hood where you grew up, man?
In an arcade?
Yes!
No.
No? Okay, well, then I guess that was the home edition, right?
Yeah, home edition.
Okay, well, I would have still beat it with 1 quarter.
Yeah.
Next question.
Well, Main Dog says there was an arcade version. I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember an arcade version.
Of Contra? I don't remember that at all.
Yes. Let's see. That was, if nothing else, that was an incredible trick to do a costume change.
Yes, that was impressive.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Somebody likes your Supersonics tattoo.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I've had that on my arm since it fit when I was 16, I believe. Yes, back in 1894.
Are they still a basketball team? I don't watch basketball. I honestly don't know, but I've heard of them.
Are you serious?
I don't watch.
Are you serious?
I don't watch basketball. So, I'm sorry. Are they not? I'm assuming they're not then.
Silence! We don't need to drum up old trauma, man. Yes. Oh. Yes.
I think
no comment. Yes.
I think Keyboard Warrior got a job offer to put tag dudes into a game.
Keyboard Warrior got a job offer to put. Quit stealing my bits, man. You don't ever want to be the second best at doing something. But speaking of the second best at doing something, We have a special guest tonight for the 100th episode. My royal partner in crime. But before we get there, we're going to kick it to another M-tap. That's called a teaser, nerds. Throw the pre-tape.
This is Uncle Tuco.
Tuco!
You watching it? What show?
Chango Don't Show.
Chango Don't Show. Welcome, Chango Don't Show.
Chango Don't Show.
Chango Don't Never Show. You know why he don't show? You ain't got no watch.
Yeah, that's right. Chango don't wear no watch.
That's why he don't show. But Chango Don't Show. If you ain't watching Chango Don't Show, you ain't watching
Looky, nerds. Chango got the cookie. It's Rocky Mountain Pro referee and head nerdificator Joel Gessner. Here to show you nerds how to typey-do and find all the latest and greatest Rocky Mountain Pro merchandise on Amazon. You can also find it on Rocky Mountain Pro/merchandise and several other links that Chango don't know the typey-do to, but it will be in the comments below, it will be on the graphic below, it will be on the Rocky Mountain Pro website, it will be on the Chango Don't Show fan page. Ask a nerd about it. Oh, no, cut, go back to the Chango shirts. Yes, we must show the people what they want to see. No, up, no. Yes, capital.
What? No, boss is on the camera.
Yes, I know. Is it on?
Yeah, you're on.
Okay, so when we come back, tell them that Chango didn't have enough time for his costume change, and so instead of introducing you as a special guest for episode 100, you are introducing me. All right, you ready?
Action.
Recording. Live. No, cut. I'm sorry, old bean. Are we already back? James Brown out of jail, old chap. Bring the James Brown. Take 2. Recording live. Woo! This is the final boss, Bruce Wayne. And Chango's in the middle of a wardrobe change. Not like the last match we had, but like the next match we're gonna have. Yes. Somebody's giving him some gold. One of you suckers. 2 of you suckers with Tag Team Championship gold are giving it up to Super Serious. Fisticuffs Incorporated. Final boss, dude. And the Mad Showman. Live! Clothesline! And let me close the line as I step on center stage one more time. Back. Woo! Cheerio, Green! The greatest tag team! Nay! What do you got?
Boss is in the middle of the Boss is hogging the camera.
Well, you know he takes
Boss
hog.
Boss hog.
That's right. Hog is a top dog, and anytime he's on center stage on this show, we're okay with that. I will play co-star for the Royal Dingers All Day, MVP, whatever they've got to say. In the words of one of my heroes. One of your heroes? Yes. Little Jimmy Johnson here. Yes.
Little League World Series.
Oh, yes, it's great stuff.
I hit dingers.
He hits dingers, nerds! It's baseball reference.
That's right.
Yes.
The Supersonics are a team.
That's right! How dare you!
Supersonics are a team.
That's right. That's why Chango still plays 2K08.
Yes.
Yes.
They're going to call him Sean Kemp and me the glove.
Yes. Because that defense fits, and we don't take no... Cut, take two. I can't say that word on the Twitch you do. Keyboard, what do you got to say now? Something redemptory.
Lord Yaden says you are a dinger.
That is a very poor choice of words.
Poor choice of words. Although it is a complimentary reference, I do believe, Old Bean, because he's saying that you are a home run.
It is not that.
Yeah. Lord Yaden.
From a baseball lover.
A funny story, Twitchy Doos. The three of us, my royal self, Bossy Boss's royal self, and Lord Yaden's royal self, actually played on a baseball team together back in the day.
Yes, I remember that. It was you and me and the shovel.
And the shovel Yaden.
Not the shovel Yaden.
Yes, and that's a reference to both his batting swing, his fielding prowess, and his booking style.
I got good money says he has another TV and he's playing MLB The Show right now.
He's probably watching a computer versus computer simulated game because he's that hot up for the real stuff. Yes.
It's baseball season. He's missing out.
It would be.
No.
Oh, no.
We don't want series. Yeah, don't go check out the Rockies. Stay away from Coors.
Yes. This bud's for you, old lady. Yes. And speaking of World Series, this world's about to experience some serious business, old chap.
Come back this way.
Because you and I have some unfinished business.
Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
Is there another scrap afoot?
The game is afoot. The scrap is afoot. And you, my dear sir, have been called to a duel. On guard, I say.
I know how this works.
Yes.
Don't you try none of your foolery.
This isn't my first rodeo. Send the spider to the fly. On guard.
Gentlemen.
Oh, gentlemen.
This is not good for the image here.
No.
As your public relations ambassador.
Zamore, public relations ambassador for the Chongo Don't Show and brand manager for the Madhouse Twitchy Do. Yes.
So I was over watching and I seen this can't happen.
What can't happen?
You guys cannot duel. You cannot even spar.
No.
It's not good for our image. We're promoting here friendship.
Friendship. Yes.
Unity.
Unity. That's
what the people want.
I like that
People for business.
UNITY.
So what the world would like to see
What would the word? Yes.
is you guys make up, be friends,
Wear makeup.
and
Take
the gold.
You know, it's not as bad as you might think it was. Okay. Chongo smells the flavor of the Kool-Aid. On play ball, because we're swimming in the shark waters, right? This is the cup of coffee, in the majors. And they want, the socks and the dress and the garb to flow such a certain way. So, Bossy, I shall sheath my sword this day, and I shall afford you a rain check, good sir.
That is a nice, sharp object you have there.
Yes, my microphone cane, Michael Caine Jr., because his father was slain.
Yes. As we know, the iron sharpens the iron. But we shan't show the public
Chantenay!
the internal.
Yes. The brotherly squabble, the Irish conversation between.
Instead, I think we'll talk about slapping the makeup off of some suckers.
Yes. Capital idea.
Yes.
What people want to see.
I get
Yes.
it.
People want
I get it.
So I will be watching and just make sure.
Thank you.
You
Yes.
are worth every dollar.
Absolutely, yes. Capital.
It's stupid rich and we pay him.
Isn't that, well, he's very good at his job, old chap. What do you say, Chatty Doo? What do you got to say for Bossy's royal self and our brand management Samore?
Say something! I bet you're sitting there with Curtis Cole right now, twirling fingers in his hair. I hate you tag dudes.
Yes.
Both of you.
And if you Karen about your hair Karen, then you might get classified as a Karen.
That's a shoot for all you Beckys.
Yes. Because any real G knows it's been Becky since Sir Mix-a-Lot said so.
It's the OG.
That's right.
You can do side bends or sit-ups, but please
don't lose that butt.
Not the butt.
Not the butt.
And line. Don't trust a big butt and a smile.
Because that girl is most assuredly poison.
Poison.
You know, I have that written in Latin over the door of Chongo Jr.'s bed.
That's nice.
He has to recite it 3 times a day.
That's good.
Yes, it's the mantra going into high school.
Speaking of poison women.
Poison women, you say? Yes.
Lady Chongo.
Lady Chongo,
Yes, Lily.
Yes.
Lily Grimm.
Lilith Grimm, Lady Chongo. Capital, alternate timeline, Chongo, personification representation. We are honored to have her royal self here, well represented. I don't know if, no, we should save that other briefing.
Save that.
No, you're looking quite dapper, old chap. Yes.
His head is
What do you say, Typey Doo? Has the boss exceeded stylistic expectations?
Someone definitely liked the hat.
Good. I spent good money on this hat.
Yes, you did. I remember.
Yes, you were there.
Yes.
You were there that Christmas.
Last Christmas.
It was a very special Christmas.
Yes. Well, we were in the park, and what did appear?
Someone said the boss is rocking that style.
That's called an alley-oop, and that's called a whip.
That's a whip.
Yes.
Chongo to me. I'll catch it on the third shot.
Yes. That's a turnover on my stat line there.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, you throw it in interception.
All right, well, carry the stream and talk to the people. I need to find a shirt.
Find the shirt.
Typey Doos. Talk to the bossy Doo.
Here we go. Where's Yagerson? Something. What? Why would you just type the word something?
You should say something.
Cheese and crackers, man.
Cheese and
I didn't
crackers.
tell him to say anything. I told him to sit there and watch.
Sit there and watch.
You Rocky Mountain puke. And another thing.
Dusty.
Dustin. Hey, Loja. I want that Rocky Mountain championship.
Oh, I found my shirt.
Yeah, you need a shirt. I want that gold. Me and Chongo can't wear it at the same time. So once I get it, then we'll fight for it. But you need to give it up. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. And don't get me started up in here, okay? Because there's lots of you. And I've been looking for y'all, and y'all been looking for me. And we can find each other out here in these streets. Woo! Mask off! Woo! 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 It's hot as heck.
Oh, but the hat is hot in the streets, old chap.
Yes. Where's Big Phil Dog when you need him?
Yes. Shout out to the
Come over here and black out the sun.
Monster Zero.
Yes, get over here.
Yes.
Somebody let my young horseman know. Atiba and Zim. Atiba, keep up the good work, son. You're killing it. Zim, if you don't keep up the good work, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna for real strangle you, and I'm gonna cut off the oxygen to your esophagus, and watch you shake until you're dead. Keep up the good work, homeboy.
Forgive the white belts, for they know not what they do. Zim, Chongo salutes you.
Wow. Wait.
Black Horseman, Chongo salutes you.
Yes, a tip of the hat.
Oh,
You look great now.
you don't say. I don't know, Chongo. What do you think, Chongo? Is this style application of
to young Easy.
Yes, I've heard that comparison.
Yeah.
Numerous times has that been a comparison, proper comparison, they say.
Yes.
Yes.
You've heard it before since you're Cali made.
Well, you know, we made the grade. Dressed to the 11 and a half. Yes. What's the chatty dudes?
Oh, I forgot to read the chatty dudes.
You forgot?
All right.
There's no take two. It's live, man.
You got
Okay, well, you look that way. Why
yeah,
read
we
this
just got
one?
rated by someone. We got a whole bunch of extra.
Pittsburgh Studios.
Yeah.
We got the Raiders by the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, what's the over-under? Who's the home team? Who's coming off the bye week?
What are all of
We got like
these
40.
emojis and whatnot?
There's people rated the channel.
Emojis.
18 people came in.
You know, Chango tends to be a bit mononymous for all these emojis, but you know, back in the day, I was quite the rumpus so and so. Yes, you know, we have quite a few stories that are not fit.
Yes.
For this platform.
What are the rules on this platform?
You know you're asking the wrong guy. Wait. Don't derail the further around.
No,
so
go ahead forward.
Here's what we've got for you tonight, old bean.
Oh, please tell me. I have no idea.
So, speaking of no idea,
Right?
as you know firsthand, there are many mythical stories that have unfolded on a night out with my royal self.
I know.
So many, with so many rock stars and pro wrestlers and fighters and Hollywood so-and-sos and royalty and all the like, you know.
Yes, Uncle Two Coat was on there.
Yes.
Right before me.
Well, apparently, they thought it would be a capital rib on your boy to create a new segment here on the Chongo Dump Show. Yes, the old pulling the fast one. And for you now, for the first time ever, we present rock star stories that Chongo don't remember.
That's fantastic.
Well, I don't know. I assume so. It's the type of thing where you don't remember what happened, but then 5 people, remind you that they saw you at 4 in the morning in a limousine with a bunch of Seattle Seahawks and that sort of thing. So what we have apparently is a few of our, well-to-do friends around the world and the nation have decided to share some rock star stories that Chongo don't remember with your royal self and the Chongo Nation.
Share away.
Shall we take a look at that footage, Obi?
We should. Are we going?
Almost.
Go! Sometimes your body walks around and talks to people while you're asleep. And that sounds exactly.
Have you read my file, Obi? I thought that was sealed, Yes, it is.
Okay, I think we're good.
I think I have a lens in one of these
Just
eyes.
find what button it is and push it, keyboard warrior. I'm gonna start pushing those dots over here.
Yes.
Alright, so I've seen Chongo in Seattle. I'm now in Colorado. I can't believe I've wrestled in Seattle and Colorado, but not only have I, he has as well. But this evening, we are going to be on a tag team. Now, he's in the back. There's a host of famous people back there. The Good Side Out is there. Jeff Cobb is there, who he knows from judo, so they're talking about throwing people or whatever. And then there's some other wrestlers, some lucha guys who are big deals. But our opponents are some people I've never met before. And Chongo and I on this team are... It's rare that I have to be sort of the sane one. But he's back there, and he's sort of, it's like Rocky V is what he's talking about in his head. So then he leaves. I have to take these guys aside and be like, listen, he's going to hit you really hard. Please protect yourself. Also, the things he was saying, those don't make sense in wrestling terms. So let me explain it to you in a way that actually does. So we have the match. I saw one of the mates' souls leave his body as he was kicked by Chongo. I was very glad I was not his opponent that evening. But my wife afterwards says, you guys make a really good-looking team. Maybe you should team up more often. Now, I'm clearly not from Colorado. I was just traveling through. But, you know, there are ways it could work. And I thought, do I want the headache of always being the one who has to let the crazy person kick souls and then apologize after and then explain, no, what he was saying is kind of going to happen, but no, here's wrestling terms, here's what makes sense, and then just sort of map out everything like an architect? And the answer, clearly, based on a one-tag match in history, is no.
See, after watching that whole trap, I feel so guilty. Is that really what it's like to be my tag team partner all day?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
Everyone watches the Chango Doe show. That is 100% accurate.
Oh
That is
man.
life.
Well,
That is heel life.
Yes, heel life, 2 L's and an H.
That is heel life.
Well, I'm sorry, man. Apparently, it's a headache to deal with my royal self, you know, but
Good time.
an apology is apparently owed. I hope that's not a thematic element of this, skit in the future.
In honor of the Zamore truth,
Yes,
that we're going to call it moving forward.
Yes.
I will accept your apology.
Okay.
And there will be no physicality between us.
Not this night, nay.
Not this night. It's a nice place.
Yes.
I don't want to mess it up.
Well, we've got what? We've got one more rock star story that Chongo don't remember. Hopefully this one paints your boy in a slightly more responsible and mature and civilized manner. Let's go to that now.
Oh, you're talking about Chango? Like Chango the wrestler, right? Down in Colorado? Yeah, I got a funny story about meeting him. So, I'm hanging out in this bar in Seattle. A lot of wrestlers hang out there all the time. And you just never know who's going to walk in the door. And I'm sitting there one night, just drinking a few beers, having a few shots, laughing, doing what I do. And all of a sudden I hear this like screech at the front, like, yeah, like this loud, like just enthusiastic, there's something going on at the front door, and security was like surrounding this dude, and he's, yelling about, just about partying and rock and roll and just like, having a good time and putting on and whatever. It just seemed like kind of a ruckus, so. And I'm looking at the guy, and he's like this big dude, got a leather jacket on and everything, and, the aviator sunglasses, the beard and all, and he's got like 5 or 6 just like super hot girls with him, and he's just causing a ruckus, and I'm just like, what the hell's going on over here? So I go walking over, and I'm just like, what's happening, because I don't know who the guy is, but I don't know, it seems like he was having a good time, and I was just like, oh man, just let him in, just let him in. I don't know if that was the best thing in the world to do, but so the security guys are all like, "Are you sure, man? He's a little out of control. He's like stumbling all over the place, and his girls are picking him up and all that stuff." And I'm like, "Hell yeah, I want to hang out with this guy." And he looks up, and he takes his glasses off, and he's all like, "Daddy!" And he freaking chops the living shit out of me. And I'm just like, who the hell is this guy? Needless to say, I dragged him over to the bar, all his girls over to the bar. We had round after round, and we've been good friends ever since, man. Chango, dude. Hell yeah.
Image, guys. Remember, image.
Image, yes. And speaking of image, these rock star stories that Chongo don't remember don't really help the old image, as they say. What do you say, Typey Doo? I don't even want to hear it from you, because I already know what you're going to say. You're going to say, I've done that 7 times.
I want to say, Daddy!
Daddy!
Chop it. Oh, I'm not going to chop you. Oh, man. You're right. I definitely.
Oh, yes.
I definitely.
Great hand signals from the coordinator on the side-ification.
We're doing great at it.
This is live, nerds!
There it is. Now,
what does the Typey Doo say?
Jimmy Flame.
Jimmy Flame!
That night with Chongo. How many girls was he with?
You know, just inconsequential details, old chap, you
I have
know?
lots of questions. What year did this
No, okay, let me ask you. Reverse ask. You were out at Chongo's last hurrah for our last birthday party.
Okay, I was
How
there.
many girls were in attendance that night?
Oh, you're right.
See what kind of...
Right, yes.
So there's like multiple variables, like when we were in the green room, when we were at this venue, that venue, the third,
Yeah,
when I disappeared,
Yeah.
when I showed up back and, you know, I like commandeered. Actually, just like Jimmy Flame cut that story off before it got legally tricky, let's say. Let's stop this segment right here.
Stop this segment.
Yes.
What about the smack? You just smack it up, flip it.
Flip it and smack it and rub it down?
Oh, no.
No.
Stop this segment.
We already talked about the girl with the big butt and a smile. That was a while ago. What's the type dude saying, man? Nerdificator, come here, nerd. Now,
There's nerds all over this.
I'm tired of you.
There's nerds.
You scurry around here. You look at the floor, and you don't hand me the things that you are instructed to have at the ready. You better have Chongo's green M&Ms.
They said they're great. I'm colorblind in these glasses.
Oh, you actually got them? Look, Bossy, look at this. Hang on. Look at it. The kid did it. He actually, I don't know how he did it, but he found...
over here.
Madhouse, he found green M&Ms. Give it up for our rookie nerdificator.
Oh, they're green. They're
I'll
gonna
learn their name later.
They're gonna fall into the green screen. It's gonna be like green.
Cool, I'm eating black and white M&Ms. These are not...
Yeah. That's different.
Yes.
I want one.
Have one, yes.
These gloves are clean. Oh, man.
Like we do.
Where's Dr. Trey when you need it?
This green M&M's for you. Shout out to Dr. Trey.
Dr. Trey. Hell yeah. You can't have that green M&M. It's green screen. It goes together.
I can't go.
You got M&M's on my now.
Yes, well, that's called living our best life, old man.
It's called what I used to tell the old girlfriend. Melts in your mouth. Is that bad?
Yes, no.
M reference. M&M.
I know, but these are not peanut M&Ms.
Did you say your golden girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes, we'll go with that.
It's a golden girlfriend. It's a copper light skin.
And speaking of gold,
not like B. Arthur.
This current segment aside, we shared a tremendous milestone with the Chongo Nation, and as the Madhouse knows, in typical capital bossy manner,
yes,
to show up on time is to be late, and to be late is to be early, and the man is always early. So you missed the skit that we were going to do together, but that's why we call it in the Reno chat.
That's right.
So we're going to take a cut, take two, and Bossy, I am going to share with you the celebration for your nephew, Chongo Jr.'s 5,000th Moon Day and subsequent anointing with the spirit animal weapon. And the level, remember we had that you remember how we did the pick'em for NFL, but then it canceled? And so we switched?
Yeah.
And we had the over-under on the levels for his training?
Yeah.
And doing ascension? Yeah. So this was level 1, the over-under was 2. Now remember, you thought he was going to get it in one shot.
I did.
I took 2, which was the spread, to be fair. You took 1 because you like to go for the throw, Told me. You'll run it with the fullback on 4th down. He's very unpredictable.
That's right. Chongo 2's number 1.
Chongo 2, take 2, laser guitar for you.
Happy birthday!
Yes, capital.
To you.
What are you talking about? It's not my birthday.
Today is a historic day.
Really?
For today, my dear son of Chongo, is your 5,000th day. Much more important numerical denotion than the simple accumulation of 365 gigs on the route. You know what I'm saying, old bean? It is your 5,000th moon.
And on your 5,000 moon, in Chango family tradition, as you know, you are presented arms, your spirit animal weapon, to defeat the evil and the zombies. Today is that day, son of Chango. Today is your 5,000th day. And today, your spirit weapon animal has been revealed. As you know, each Chango's spirit weapon is individual as the Chango in the bloodline himself or herself, and it is revealed through the you know what, man? It's a big deal, okay? You know, as you know, your old man's laser ninja weapon is the old nunchuckaroo, because I bounced around like a maniac, but always seemed to redirect it and make it work. Nunchucks were what chose me, you could say, and it appears your spirit weapon has chosen you as well. Happy 5,000th Moon Day, young one. Please. Happy birthday, son. Now be careful, because this is not a toy and this is not a game. Get down, get down.
Dad, what is going on?
And so it had begun.
Why was my guitar shooting lasers? Why are there so many lasers? Why?
Get down.
Why are there so many lasers? And what has begun? Literally,
Get down. Get down. It appears we're being pinned down by one of Lord Internet's pop-up songs. I'm afraid we're gonna have no choice but to blast our way out. Doggy Jones, flank. Go get him, boy. Now, I will draw his fire. I'm gonna need you to hit this shot. No! Take two. Bad form. Very lowercase, old chap. Tried to crash the pod.
Dad!
You know, I gotta say, son, I really expected you to hit the second shot, man. You know, the over-under was 2 between me and the boys on if you were gonna hit it or not, and I put my money on you, man. The moral of the story is, when you've got the shot, don't miss. The people you love depend on it. But good job nonetheless, congratulations. You have completed level 1.
He's got to give the receipt for the family. Yes!
I'm about to finish off.
No, man. You know, that's a lot of work to get that many green M&Ms. But, you know, both of us, you know, we both failed to beat the spread for level 1. But the production value is...
The splendor.
Splendor.
the full moonery.
Yes,
It is a lunar. That,
We were definitely showing ass.
yes.
Yes, full moonery.
Show and tell.
And strength of
The
moonery.
game I play.
Chongo Jr.
I was trying to give me to sing. I almost forgot.
Yes.
I almost
Wait,
forgot.
what? Yes, they wanted us to sing. And
Bits.
what did they? What? Bits.
Bits.
Oh, that's right. What is it? We're fan hub.
OnlyFans.
What?
No. No.
Nay.
No.
Only
Only my
hub.
fans.
Only fans. Oh,
Only
yes.
my fans.
This is where we solicit money. Put the
You have
what is it? The type we do for the coiny coin in the thingy thing, and then this is the game we will play. 80s and 90s cartoons and sitcom theme song challenge. You type the biddy do, and then you get to challenge my royal self or the boss to sing a tune or two.
And I got them. I got them on deck.
Yes.
Okay?
Tape deck.
Tape deck.
Tape deck.
VHS. Run it back.
Yes. Put a pencil in that and rewind it real fast, old chap.
That's
Yes.
right.
How many?
How many? I don't know. With cheese and crackers, man.
Just give them.
What's the cap? 100 for the 100th episode. Yes. 100 bits for the 100th episode. You do.
Yes. That's taking too long.
Yes.
I'll have to
Would you care for the first request? I don't know if they're gonna ask one of us individually or whoever just wants to take it.
Well, they can give it to us as a team. And
Okay.
I like
What's
to
the-
make my own.
What do we got, Typey Do?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Okay.
That's all right. That's all right.
They're scared. They know we have the full live catalog.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, I was looking at my
The
Chongo.
musicification catalyzation.
Chongo 2, this is for you.
Down. Careful. You don't want that smoke with the deuce, old chap.
With the deuce, ESPN 2.
Shout out to Son of Chongo. I think I've told you the story before of when Son of Chongo showed the old man the score on Madden for PS4.
Is that what happened?
Oh, that's not even the proper setup for what happened.
He gave you a burger.
Oh yeah.
How big was the burger?
It was quite the whopper. Yes. It defied categorization.
Was it a 40 burger?
I'll let you decide the poundage because this is what went down. Back in my day, I took as any baller who played college football and arena football, I took the sticks quite serious. And in my day, unlike Xbox 360 and PS2, Chongo was quite furious on the old Madden.
Yeah.
But this is a new day and a new controller in a game Chongo had never played. So Chongo Jr. challenged his old man to a game of Madden on the Xbox 9000 or whatever we've got these days. Yes.
Nina.
Yes, Nino 9-0. And speaking of 9-0, that was about, what do we got?
They reached over 100 bits.
Okay, well, we're stalling, man. What did they want to hear? It's called working on the fly.
No words.
Yes.
Was it a 50 burger?
Short ending. In the third quarter, it was 35-7, and he hit the fake to the fullback in the flats for about 70. I broke the controller. I was really mad, but I paid for it, and I told him I'd buy him another one, and he comes to me and he says, "Damn, old man, I knew you lost it on the field. I didn't know you lost it on the sticks too. Good game, though." Woo! And he Ric Flaired on me.
Oh.
I've never felt more mortal in my life. So, a tip of the cap to Chongo Jr.
Chongo 2, I love you.
He don't want it on the NBA Jam, though.
Oh, man.
He don't want that
He don't want
16-bit arcade graphics.
Right, you don't want to see the
No. No, that's right. You don't want to see Peyton and Kevin Shrimp, young nerd.
That was Peyton and Kevin Shrimp.
Peyton and Kevin Shrimp, the Rain Man.
All right.
What do we got, Typey Doo? What's the song they want
First thing that came up was Chippendales Rescue Rangers.
Totally Clips of the Heart.
Oh, okay. All right.
I know that.
Chip, Chippendales Rescue Ranger. Chip, Chippendales with the danger. You know it never fails when they're involved. Somehow whatever wrong gets solved. Chip, Chippendales with the falsetto rescue ranger. Then they show Monterey Jack. Chip, all secondary characters.
When there's danger. I don't know.
Woo! Yes, I would say that qualifies as a W.
That is definitely a dub.
Yes. What else we got?
I would like to point out that I thought Chippendales were boy dancers since I was 17. Did not know about that TV show.
Yes. That was that's like late
Shout out to Eric Angel.
Archangel, yes, Capital. For what? What are we at in the chat? Did they have another
Totally
song?
Clips of the Heart.
Oh, that's
Is that-
shame.
But is that a theme song to a
That's
show?
not a theme song, no. I mean,
No. They mean like the damn band.
Punch Lasers wants Golden Girls theme.
The Hangover 13 or whatever number they're on.
Okay.
Okay? Don't worry, back me up.
All right.
How's that stupid song go?
Once upon a time I was falling in love.
Now I'm only falling apart.
Nothing I can do. A totally Clips of the Heart. That's a really hard key for me, Old Bean. Yes.
I think we killed it.
No, we definitely killed it. It's
I
dead.
need
It's
you
dead.
now tonight. Need you more than ever. If you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. And we're not even making it right. 'Cause we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end. Oh, see, I know what to do. Don't know what to start. Oh damn! I don't know the rest.
Yes, I don't think they went quite that arpeggio on the breakdown on the second 16, Old Bean.
Living in a Powder Cake and giving off sparks.
What's that mean?
That's the rest of the song.
Powder Cake.
Yeah.
Powder Cake
yes.
giving out sparks.
What else we got in for selections?
The Bosom Buddies theme? Ooh.
I've never even heard of that show.
Buddy.
Do you know about that?
I got you covered.
Yes, that's why we're a tag team.
Yeah, I got you covered.
Tag. Get him, bossy.
Dig this.
Oh, I'm digging.
I have no idea what that song is. Go straight to the way.
Call me Matt Yaden with the shovel, because I'm digging that.
You're digging it.
What do you got, Daddy?
You're going straight old new school, you dig.
Oh, new, yes, I had to dig.
What's this? We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Do
Give you a high five.
cut and print.
Woo! No take two. Oh, I know that one. I didn't know that wasn't what you said.
That's good. That's the Wayans brothers.
That's right. That's called hitting dingers, nerds.
That's a dinger.
Hitting it and walking up.
Dinger.
You think a microphone drop is satisfying? Try dropping a bat after you hit a ball really, really far.
Ping, ping.
Ping, dinger ding.
That's
Next type you do.
Now,
what do you got?
Kelly Downey, highlight tape. When I hit people, bing, pow, ow. I just hit myself in the elbow.
Is This My Life by Billy Joel?
Is that what it is? Is This My Life?
Are you alright, man? Yeah.
I took a bow to the bow.
A bow to the bow. Oh, that's a paying Django, yo. And this would be a perfect segue to a sponsored commercial of one of our endorsers if we had a medical hookup. So shout out if you've got some sponsors for the Charlie Don't Show.
Yes, we do like sponsors.
Okay, what else do they got in the chat for us on the songs from the back in the day?
When I give Charlie back his hat, it's going to be nasty.
Somebody wants the Titanic song?
The Titanic song. You tell somebody.
We'll go on.
That's a very lowercase selection.
That's right. Okay, we the iceberg.
Yes,
Not the
exactly. We're
Titanic.
sinking the Titanic.
Sink.
And we too gigantic.
That's right.
And you out here typing doing all frantic.
That's
This
right.
is My
You
Life
are
is the Bosom Buddies theme song.
What?
This is My Life is the Bosom Buddies theme song.
Oh, we did it?
Mercury sang. The Billy Joel song that Mercury sang.
Billy Joel song is piano.
Let's go to a show that people actually watch. There's like night chords. As you know.
This family matters. Nobody said family matters.
matters.
How about night court?
Growing pains. What?
Sing night court.
Well, I was using that, you know. You can't sing night court because there's no word. Okay. Oh, I've got it, LP. Oh, yes. It's more like it's like a jazz riff. It's like,
oh, I know.
Do 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 do. Oh, do 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 do. New York subway. Okay. Sleazy lawyer, funny judge.
Lord Jim is showing his age by saying that people do watch Bosom Buddies because that started Tom Hanks' career.
Yes. It started Tom Hanks' career. I think everyone, present company included, came around after the start of Tom Hanks' career.
Tom Hanks is 97. You can look that up.
Yes, and that's putting it generously. That's the second birth certificate.
Mr. Hattie.
Have we made it through the end of the singing part yet?
I'm voice like that.
100 bits.
More bits. Now.
No more bits? No,
bits now.
Bits away.
No more songs.
One more song. 100 bits, one more song. That's
one more song. Right? We're picking the song.
Oh, we're picking the song. Okay.
You can't do Into the Road, okay?
No.
That's too big karaoke.
They're not ready for that. We'll break the equipment.
What about Mrs. Jones?
No. It doesn't fit the situation. Yeah. What about
I don't know, man.
I think somebody wants the Ninja Turtle rap. From Ninja Turtles 2. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
What? Who said that?
Dishonored Whaler.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go! Check it out.
Oh yeah, look at you, Michelangelo. Do that thing. Start chucking. Chuck form.
Chucky,
that's what you get.
Chucky do, kung fu. Watch this. Flippy do.
Do the flippy do.
Flippy do, okay.
Here it is.
Oh! Wait.
I'm not gonna die. Oh.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Baseball bat, Leonardo.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Get with the ROTC.
Yeah, that's Donatello. That's okay.
It's all right.
You can do that.
I don't want to use it.
Shout out to the sleep weapons. That's right. I got the chucks. You got the stab. Yeah. Yes.
Jumbo's watching.
Yeah. We gotta protect the brand. Yes. Some more, eh?
This cup is ELE. Everybody love everybody.
Equal opportunity ass whooping.
No, ELE. Not ELE.
E ass whooping.
Okay.
Everybody, equal opportunity. ELAW. Yow! What's that?
That's how you say that.
Well, all right.
Terrible audition show.
Oh yes, terrible gimmick audition tape.
That's what I said.
You said you needed a minute and a half to bring that up. Are you ready with that footage? Yeah. All right. Here we have. You remember terrible gimmick audition tapes?
Yes, terrible gimmick.
You still haven't learned the name.
Terrible audition gimmick tapes.
Yes, something like that.
Yes.
All right. Who do we got this week? I guess we're gonna find out. Okay.
Who is it?
Terrible gimmick audition tapes. Round 2.
Who is it?
Oh yeah, can you handle it? Baby, you're looking at Slab Beef Chest, the #1 and most muscular professional wrestler in the world. When you step into the squared circle against a titan like Slab Beef Chest, I'm gonna mash you up and drink you down like a 200-gram protein shake. You think anybody wants to take a punch to the face when I'm wearing these bad boys? Forget about it. Slab Beef Chest the name, and eating opponents is my game, baby.
Here you go, Slab Beef Chest. Look. This is Slab Beef. Slab Beef Chest.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of his gorilla press. Yes, I know. And those pants.
Killed him, bro.
I know.
I've never seen it.
Slab Beef Chest? You've never seen the beef of the East? Slab Beef Chest. Shout out to Big Gun's Slab Beef Chest.
Oh my God.
That may be the best terrible gimmick audition we've seen so far.
I'm just gonna walk off for this.
That was amazing. Slab beef chest.
Slab beef chest.
Yes.
Shout out to Big Guns.
Shout out to Big Chest Beef Guns.
Big chest. Big chest, Big Guns.
Big Chest Beef
Give me some
Guns.
chest on that.
Like,
I have never seen
the entire pectoral collab don't add up to beef slab.
Oh.
That was excellent.
Give me some of that.
I don't know why we call it terrible. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was.
All right, what do you think, Typey Dudes? We're coming up almost on hour 2, so we're gonna.
This is it.
Somebody just dig into slab beef chest.
This is
Yeah, that's somebody is us.
Everybody's digging it.
Yes, I mean, how can you not dig
Big Guns, you want a rematch? You got it.
Beef chest
with
guns.
me, not Chongo. With me. I know. I know what you're thinking. You keep that.
Oh, yes. Chongo don't know what Chongo's thinking, but Bossy do, and that's why you're my tag team partner.
Bossy do.
Now, we're in the go home section. We've got what's called in the business the Iggy. So what do we have planned for the go home at this point? Nothing?
Oh, right. He said something. They both said we got something.
No, that meant we get to, shoot from the hip.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Do you have a closing statement, OP?
I do.
Okay, here we go.
Exit.
Exit.
Stage right.
Stage right.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
This is Fisticuffs Incorporated.
Super serious of Fisticuffs
Do you
Incorporated.
know what time it is?
LLC.
Chongo don't.
Wear a watch.
That's right. And he hits with the left. If you need a line, what kind of line is it, Chongo?
Well, let's see what we have in stock today. We have the line. Oh, yes. Clothesline. We also, when we tell a funny anecdote in the ring, when we're doing our thing, we have the line. Oh, yes. Punchline. And don't forget about the House of Chongo fashion line.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's called mushroom shoes with the mushroom belt.
Dressed to the 11 and a half, old chap.
That's right. Hey, did you call out all the young boys?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I remember that. Woo! Did you call out all the young boys?
Oh, yes.
I already talked to Zim.
Oh,
already.
listen, talk about
I'm
going off the script when we don't have a script.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yes. I guess that's a great closing anecdote. Yes.
That's what we're
Because Chongo closed down shop on every young lion in the game in Colorado. Chongo called names. Chongo named names. Chongo put every up-and-coming greenhorn in the game in Colorado on blast. And it looked like 10-on-1 Ip Man destruction.
Man, it looked like an equilibrium pistol whip.
Oh yeah, the like guns. Yes, totally. Cause they
watch that.
Oh yes. So if you ever want to see how to keep these whippersnappers in line, check out what we did online.
Yeah.
Follow us on Chongo Don't Show on Facebook. Follow us at Chongo Don't on
Line! Twitch, Twitter.
Twitter.
I mean, you got a lot of
I don't know. Well, I'm nervous.
Google Chongo Don't.
Yes.
You'll get this.
And this. The notification. Episode 100.
Young
Lightsaber nunchucks.
Young boys, you want to jump in the promo game? I got a DM. I got an inbox. Come at me, bro.
We'll do a step better. Open challenge.
Promo heat. Post it. Send it. Record it. Live.
Take a chance, man.
And we will scorch.
We'll teach you a thing or two, but it'll be a growing opportunity for you. To fall by our blade will be the greatest achievement of your career. Bossy. Woo! Cheerio! Madhouse, thank you. For the, you just did twice. For the Chongo Don't Show, for the notification, for Zamore, for Keyboard Warrior.
I was here on time. Tell your friends.
And Chongo Don't Wear. Yes.
Woo! Cheerio. I'm leaving.
Yes.
I'm leaving.
Cuts. Martini.
Ah, yes, drinks.
Yes.